Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Ratchet and Clank. I'm just gonna lay it out there on the table right off the bat. I have never played any incarnation of Ratchet and Clank, the video game. And I don't really think I'm this movie's target audience in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a fan of the franchise, and I'm not a small child, but I do love animated films, I love animation, I love family films. I just really did not like this movie at all. And I think that the target audience, both fans of the franchise and families with small children, deserve good films. So even though I'm not the target, I still should have enjoyed myself. So let's just crank out the few positives that we have here. The first is the character of Ratchet himself. One, he's adorable. His character design is so cute, so lovable, so relatable. He was something that I would, want to buy a plush little toy and play with because he's just so cute. And James Arnold Taylor voiced the character, worked really well. His vocal tone went so perfectly with the character. He did a great job. You could tell that he really understood what needed to come across from Ratchet as a character, and he did a great job voicing him. And Ratchet and Clank, the two main characters, had a few nice little interactions together. Clank has a couple of the few laughs that we get in the film. Just their friendship is so underdeveloped and so swept to the side that you never really care about that friendship. But the moments they are given are nice enough. And of course, it has a good message. That's kind of the basis for every animated film. You gotta have a good message for the children. And this one has a nice message. But outside of that, really there's nothing to like about Ratchet and Clank. First of all, the animation looks like it was taken straight from the video games. No upgrades, no tweaks, no modifications to make it into a cinematic fare. It literally looks like outdated, terrible video game animation. It looks like it came from PlayStation 1 generation. So that was really discouraging. And I'm not going to jump on the animators about character design because I'm going to assume that outside of the two main characters and the captain, I haven't really even seen the characters from this film. But there is some pretty terrible character design in here. I'm going to put that on the video games and just say they were staying true to the source material. So we're not going to clock them on that one. However, the motion of the character was so choppy and none of it was smooth. The mouthing that the characters did to the voice actors' work was also pretty terrible. Never did you believe that the voices were actually coming from these animated characters. And sometimes the lips and their little mouths didn't even match up properly with the voice and with the words that were being spoken. So that was a huge disappointment. Speaking of the voices, all of the big name talent here comes up short. Paul Giamatti, oh my god. He was doing another Rhino, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Paul Giamatti's career right now. He's in those ridiculous, stupid commercials. The Rhino was terrible, and his vocal work here was just, ugh. And then John Goodman just kind of grumbles his way on through the whole film. I mean, you can kind of tell it's him under there because it sounds like a grumbly John Goodman, but really, what? Bella Thorne lends her voice here. She's a sort of popular star, even though she keeps popping up in these little movies that young audiences don't seem to care about. But, I mean, she doesn't do anything for me. And Sylvester Stallone has a little part in here. He's maybe the best of the worst, but again, the only big recognizable name that actually did pretty well with the voice work was Rosario Dawson. I thought she was good. Actually, her character was pretty good, so they should have went in the positives. But good job, Rosario. But then the script just isn't very good either. The adventure, I guess, is okay enough to base the story off of and to keep it moving. But the pacing was also another issue that was really brought upon because there's not enough jokes that land and there are not enough gags that land. Even to the kids, I don't think. In my theater, I didn't hear much laughter from the children. Just, pitter-patters throughout. But there was never big, uproarious, hilarious moments. Maybe just one or two good laughs in the entire film for the kids. And if you're an adult, just forget it. You're not going to laugh at all. But I don't want to harp too much on this movie. Just know it's bad. I'm actually shocked that this was given a theatrical release. This seems like something that really should have been a straight-to-DVD project because the quality is just so poor from an animation standpoint, from a writing standpoint. It all just feels so small, so old and outdated that I'm stunned that a studio put this out into the movie theaters. So for that reason, I think if your children are fans of Ratchet and Clank, this is a harmless rental. Something that you as a parent can put on and go do something else. And, there's nothing bad in here for them. They'll be completely fine watching it on their own. You can go get some stuff done while you just have them watch this film, and you don't have to sit through it. If you're a fan of Ratchet and Clank, maybe this would be a good rental for you as well. Just don't go see this in the theaters. You'll regret it. But really, you can just skip over this one in general. If you have a family and you all want to go out to the movies this weekend, go see The Jungle Book. Or hey, see Zootopia again. Anything but this. Just wait for it to come out on DVD. Or don't even watch it. So, that has been my review of Ratchet and Clank. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Have you played Ratchet and Clank? Are you a fan of the series? And if you are you excited for this film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!